Yeah, I'm voting for Trump. Trump has put his tariffs all over the place. I've been trying to understand them. I don't. And everything's in the because of it. Donald Trump just cost me $20 million or whatever he did. Maybe don't be on the golf course.
Everyone in this room, everyone loves you. And I just want to say you're a true hero for this country. I don't know how many of you guys are invested in crypto or stocks. What the is going on with our country? Guys, why am I poor?
Because Donald Trump is the nominee against Joe Biden, I won't just vote for him. I will walk over broken glass to vote for him. His giant tariff policy that he just dropped on the market unilaterally, probably unconstitutionally.
Welcome back to our channel AI Crystal. If you're into sharp political analysis, AI-driven insights, and real talk, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Now let's break down what's going on with MAGA supporters after voting for Trump.
He voted for Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point. We've had a really tough time here in North Carolina. Half of my house got washed away in Hurricane Helene, and I applied for FEMA assistance and we got approved. But now Trump is canceling FEMA and emergency assistance to people. He's also canceled Medicaid.
So I've been hearing and seeing a lot of videos of Trump supporters backtracking or wanting to backtrack their vote. And they are FAFO. And the reason why they are backtracking is because obviously they're getting affected by it, but they're like, oh, well, I voted for him because he sounded better. I voted for him because he gave them he gave, you know, the American dream. He sold us the American dream. That's not why you voted for that man. That's not why you voted for that man. You voted for that man because you are a racist. You voted for that man because you hate black women. You voted for that man because even as a woman, you hate women and you hate black women. That's the only reason why. And just say that. That's okay to just say. It's okay to just say, I'm a racist. That's why.
Hey y'all, so I've been seeing it float around that there are some MAGAs who actually do regret voting the way that they did. And what I have to say about that is good. Because honestly, the more you regret the thing that you've done, the more uncomfortable it is for you to sit with it, the more likely you are to remember this for next time. Maybe you're finally going to admit to yourself, I was wrong. Maybe you're finally going to admit to yourself, other people were right. Maybe you're going to admit to yourself, I made a huge mistake. I never should have done that. Maybe you will finally admit to yourself, I got taken in. I fell for a con. Maybe also you will admit to yourself that you don't care about anyone or anything unless it directly involves you. Maybe you'll finally admit that all of the people who were fighting for the cushy life that you had been living are the exact people whose lives you voted against. Maybe you'll finally realize how complacent you'd become. And maybe you'll finally realize, yeah, you know what? I actually was/am racist. Maybe you'll finally admit that you had been living with bigotry and racism up until that point, or maybe even now still. And maybe you're going to finally realize that what we're all facing now, you included, is not how we want to live. So yes, good. regret it. Be uncomfortable. Sit with that, because nobody's going to have any sympathy for you. You're going to sit with that all alone, and you're going to have to face some hard truths. And I really, really hope that this experience changes you for the better. Because honestly, if it doesn't, then you kind of truly are a lost cause. Meanwhile, everybody else, what do we get to say? I told you so.
Section 1. The MAGA writer dies. First up, the MAGA writer dies. These folks didn't just vote for Trump. They practically bought the jersey and joined the fan club. To them, Trump is still the ultimate anti-establishment warrior. Inflation? Blame the swamp. Global conflict? Blame the deep state. Gas prices? You guessed it, Hunter Biden's laptop. They're doubling down in 2025, attending rallies, calling talk shows, and quoting Trump tweets like scripture, even if they have to read them off screenshots now. This base isn't just loyal, it's armor-plated. No indictment, scandal, or subpoena is shaking this squad. Section 2. The MAGA. I might have made a mistake crew. And then we've got the regretful uncles of MAGA. You know the ones. They voted for Trump, maybe even twice. But now they're sipping their coffee like, wait a minute. They're side-eyeing the chaos, the lawsuits, the golf course press conferences. Some are flirting with DeSantis. Others are peeking at independents like RFK Jr. And a few are even whispering, Biden's not that bad if you squint. This crew is torn, still wanting the anti-system fire, but maybe with less courtroom drama and more, policy? Closing, punchy wrap-up. So where do MAGA voters go from here? Some are all in. Others are inching toward the exit with, I was never that into it energy. Either way, 2025 is shaping up to be wild. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button so you don't miss a beat as we track every twist and turn here at AI Crystal, your one-stop shop for smart, spicy political breakdowns.